Every time I fear rejection, I am hearing the liar. His report says I am loved. So every time I feel that I'm not loved, I am hearing a liar. When you're oppressed, do not trust the oppressor. So if you start believing the same lies they believe, you'll start doing the same things they did. Every time I fear rejection, I am hearing the liar. Because God said he would never reject me. He'll never abandon me. If I don't abandon him, he will never abandon me. I will not abandon him. I will not abandon him, for he will never abandon me. I just want us to live free, even while we hear the oppressor. I mean, it's just this simple. When you're oppressed, do not trust the oppressor. Do not put your trust in, well, it probably will be bad because I always mess things up. If you're like thinking, man, I just always mess things up, who's trying to mess things up again? Same one that messed it up through your parents. Same one that messed it up through your ancestors. So if you start believing the same lies they believe, you'll start doing the same things they did. You're like, I need to be delivered. All right, stop believing the same lies. If you don't believe the same lies, you'll stop acting out the same lies. Does this make sense? And so how can you be delivered? Well, you can be delivered by repenting of believing the lies of the enemy and put your trust back in the Word of God. That's how I've always been delivered. I'm serious. Every time that I've been delivered, I haven't flown to a conference yet. I mean, I'm not saying I never will. I'm just saying I have found if I will transfer my trust, say transfer my trust. If I will transfer my trust from you're a failure, you're an idiot, you're not going to do well at this, nobody loves you, then you know what I'm talking about? That thing that just comes over you. Like, nobody loves me. Anybody but me ever feel that? You're just walking around and suddenly it's like you're this and now you're... And everything feels ancient and heavy and hard to go on. Who feels that in the room? Because maybe not everybody, but like, guess what? It's a trick. It's a trick. Unless you trust it and make your home in it. That thing wants to be your new resting place. So it can rest. Remember, we've talked about this a long time ago. When the demons are cast out, the evil spirits are cast out, you have rest. But when you believe them, they have rest. Because they're always looking for someone to operate through. They're looking for a nest. Don't be in no nest for no demons. Enter the rest of the Lord. And you may say, I don't know if it's this simple. Well, it's the kingdom, so unless you become like a little child. Keeping my eyes on Jesus. Keeping my eyes